We're going to go from fiber to protein with Derrick Henry coming up next. And what ranking is correct in terms of your chip dip situation? Yeah, the hard-hitting topics, we're going to cover those with Derrick Henry. Let's see what he had to say. Very excited now to be joined by Derrick Henry here. Derrick, what's going on, man? You're here with Oikos Yogurt. What's going on?
Yeah, man. Thank y'all for having me. Yeah, on here on behalf of Oikos, which I'm excited to be a part of, to be get an opportunity to be in their big commercial for the big game. My first Super Bowl commercial, which I'm excited about, with Catherine Hahn, the big superstar. So I wasn't even the big star in the commercial. It was her. But I'm grateful and appreciative to be a part of it. On behalf of Oikos, to encourage people to try the Oikos product, which gives you strength, high in protein, great to fuel you, and it fuels me on and off the field, which I need protein to perform at a high level. And the new product they have, the Greek yogurt 000, high in protein, packed with protein.
Ooh.
And it's a great snack to have, or if you don't want to have it as a snack, have something for lunch to fuel you and have you feeling good. However you eat Greek yogurt, whether you add to it, just have it by itself. Oikos is what you need.
What a pro, man. I mean, listen, protein matters, okay? I'm trying to hit.
Definitely does. Especially you're trying to get big. You're trying
That's
to get
right,
swole.
dude. I'm trying to look like half as good as you here. You know,
got it, man. You got the muscles. Look at you.
I appreciate you, man. Derrick, we were talking about before we got on here, before we get to some of the serious football stuff, big time topics. We were talking about the first time we met was down at the draft in Nashville back when you were with the Titans. We played a little game of how to rank queso, guac, salsa. I actually have the video. I have the video. I'm gonna play it for you here, and we can decide if we still stand by some of our takes.
I probably do.
Well, we'll see, man. Okay, so I'm gonna let you watch this.
I need you to rank 1 to 3, best to worst, things to dip your Tostitos chip in.
By the way, we look really young. We look young here.
I would say queso, salsa. I don't like guacamole, so that's last.
Okay, well, I have to inform you, you did give the wrong answer, and you actually got it completely backwards. It's actually guac is number 1.
No.
Salsa, then
No.
queso.
No.
Queso is so hit or miss. Like, you can get some really good queso, but like last night at the bar we were at, I had some really bad queso.
Well, the queso I had has always been pretty good. I've never had no bad queso, really. And salsa, you can't go wrong with that. Guac, I'm just not a fan of.
Well, that's fair. I guess we can agree to disagree on that point.
Well, I got to say, my analysis of this, I'm sure you've got some thoughts. Number 1, I miss that hair. I miss your hair too, frankly, from that, the big ponytail. That was pretty electric. Number 2, I think we've aged well. I think we look better now than we did then.
Way better.
Dude, we look way better. And I think we've both better spoken. Our careers have both, I don't want to speak for you. I think it's pretty clear, though. I think both of our careers has really taken off here.
Sure.
We've done well for ourselves. The other thing is, I'm actually willing to acquiesce to your point. At that point in my life, I was living in LA. So I was just constantly just good guac. I live back east now. I have had some bad guac since then. So you know what, Derrick? All these years later, I want to tell you that you were right. I was wrong.
So what's your order now?
Now I think I would go salsa number 1. I would go queso number 2. And I would go guac number 3 at this point.
Okay, that's not bad. That's not
yeah,
too bad.
the reality of it is, man, it's just the variance of it. At the time, I thought queso was the highest variance, but now again that I've been back on the East Coast, I've had some truly abysmal guac. Just don't do it like they did back in LA. So I think I'm ready to change my mind.
I still feel the same as I did in 2019. Not changed at all.
When you're right, you're right. There's that. Okay, Derrick, one thing that has not changed either is you're still a beast on the football field, man. Your longevity is absolutely outstanding. The fact that kind of, people are like, this is a little bit of a, ho-hum season for Derrick Henry. Oh, it's not the same Derrick Henry as years past. I'm like, dude, this guy had over 1,700 total yards, 16 touchdowns. He's top 10 all time in rushing yards. You're still crushing it. How have you been able to maintain that level of longevity and playing at a high level at this age for a running back?
Yeah, I think it's just wanting to be better than the year before and staying hungry, staying motivated. I love working and love putting the work in to go out there and perform at a high level. And I've been in this game, it's going this will be my 11th season. I want to win the Super Bowl too. So
Yeah,
that's the main goal is winning the Super Bowl. And anything that comes with it, I'm grateful and blessed to receive. But Super Bowl has been on my mind for forever, but really on my mind now.
Yeah, still keeping the main thing, which is the Super Bowl. And this Ravens team was kind of projected by many to be in this game, and we just didn't have that type of season. What was your analysis of sort of what went right, what went wrong this season?
Yeah, I mean, of course we got hit with the injury bug. A lot of guys went down.
Yeah.
Then we got some guys back, and we went on a roll. But obviously, when it comes down to it, just wasn't good enough from us as a whole. Like you said, being picked the preseason Super Bowl champs and not even going to the playoffs is just a huge and disappointing season, which we all own and take accountability for. But I think also, going through something like that and using that as motivation, and then coming into this next season, not letting that and those results happen again, and letting it fuel you and motivate you. And I'm sure everybody who's on the roster and part of the organization is definitely motivated from this last year.
One guy I got to ask you about is now your former offensive coordinator, Todd Monkin, going to be the head coach for the Cleveland Browns. People were kind of surprised by that hire, but, man, I've watched this offense, especially the run game. It's been pretty dynamic the last few years. What do you think Browns fans can expect with Monkin as the new head coach there?
He's a great offensive mind. Different variations of what he throws at you. With different guys and their abilities, and he's had success with the Ravens organization with us as an offense, and I think those guys should be excited on the offensive side of the ball of getting an opportunity with a great offensive mind who comes in there hungry and want to do something great.
He's got a lot of pop, too, it feels like. Behind the mic, it feels like he's got a lot of pop, a lot of energy, too. So that should be pretty fun to watch. Sure. With you, Derrick, what do you think people don't know about Derrick Henry that they should, whether the football player, the individual, because we're Yahoo Sports, we do fantasy, right, of course. And I think sometimes with fantasy it becomes a little bit of like, well, you're just looking at players, you're looking at numbers. But I like to give the listeners and the viewers sort of a glimpse of who you are as a guy. And I think we can understand you're pretty we're having fun here. We're talking chips, we're talking guac, we're talking queso.
Sure.
What's something about you that people don't know that they should?
What's like the sport aspect?
Anything. Maybe you as a person, you as a football player, either way.
Well, if we're going to get it to me as a person, one thing that people don't know, and I just got that question, I think, a couple interviews ago, is I love learning about animals.
Really?
Yes.
What's your favorite animal?
My dream is to go to Africa and do the safari. My favorite animal is a lion. I love learning about big cats. I love learning about animals. I want to do that one day.
Yeah, I mean, who wouldn't? That's pretty electric stuff. I mean, okay, so lion number one, what's your 2-3 ranking, top three animal rankings?
Lion number one, like I said, I'm a big cat person. I would say jaguar number 2. And then number 3. Number 3.
There's a lot of animals to pick from.
That's hard. I don't know, I guess.
If you just want to leave the top 2, that's fine. You don't want to leave too many animals off your top 3 ranking.
I think I'll say number 3 like a honey badger. Because they don't care who you is. They ain't soft now.
They'll mess your day up.
Yeah, they don't care. You can be whatever animal you want to be. They still gonna hold their ground. So I'll probably say number 3 honey badger.
Awesome. Derrick Henry, Baltimore Ravens running back here on behalf of Oikos. People, get your protein in out there so you can look like Derrick Henry.
Get your protein so you can have strength.
That's
Oikos.
Right.
Oikos.
You could either look like a pro NFL running back or, a solid 6 out of 10, getting it decent done like myself here. Derrick, appreciate your time, brother.
Thank
Always
you
good
for
to see you,
having me, man. Always enjoy it.